100 million reasons why America's new stealth bomber matters. The new bomber could determine the fate of the US defense aerospace industry, as industry heavyweights vie to secure a program that could be worth more than $100 billion. The US Air Force is expected to award a contract for its secretive long-range strike bomber LRS-B program later this month. The LRS-B award could determine the fate of the US defense aerospace industry, as Northrop Grumman and a combined Boeing-Lockheed Martin team vie to secure a program that could be worth more than $100 billion. For Boeing and Northrop, the LRS-B is a must-win proposition. Lockheed, of course, has the gargantuan $400 billion F-35 Joint Strike Force to fall back upon. Though it has storied past building warplanes like the F-14 Tomcat, F-5 Tiger and B-2 Spirit, Northrop does not currently build any manned aircraft save for the E-2D, Advanced Hawkeye and parts of the F-35. These days, the company is mostly known for building unmanned aircraft like the Global Hawk and the Navy's X-47B demonstrator aircraft. Additionally, the Aerospace Industry Trade Journal Aviation Week reported last year that Northrop has developed and built a new long-range unmanned reconnaissance aircraft called the RQ-180 for the Air Force. However, none of these are high-volume projects that would sustain Northrop as a major aerospace prime contractor until the Pentagon launches the next generation tactical aircraft programs for the Navy and Air Force. The only other glimmer of hope is the Air Force's T-X trainer effort. As such, the company must win the LRS-B contract. Boeing, meanwhile, has its F-15 Eagle and the FA-18E/F Super Hornet production lines. However, both of those lines are slated to close before the end of the decade. The Super Hornet line is currently scheduled to cease production in 2018 unless the US Navy or foreign customers older move FA-18Es and Fs or EA-18G Growlers. Likewise, the Eagle production will cease after the last Saudi F-15SA is delivered in 2019. Foreign orders have been sustaining the Eagle line for years because the US Air Force has not ordered new F-15s in over a decade for fear of jeopardizing the much-wanted Lockheed F-22 Raptor and F-35. But after the F-15 and FA-18 cease production, Boeing would have nothing to sustain its combat aircraft business until a 6th generation fighter program, manned or unmanned, is launched, save for perhaps the T-X trainer program. Lockheed Martin, which built the F-35, is in a good position because the Joint Strike Fighter will be in production for decades as the backbone of the Pentagon's tactical aircraft fleet. With its position secure, Lockheed is free to take the back seat on Boeing on the LRS-B, but effectively maintaining its position has been the premier manufacturer of stealth aircraft. Working on the bomber would keep the company's hand in a large and important program while it gears up for the Air Force's FX and Navy's FA-XX program. Moreover, while we do not know the exact dynamics of the teaming arrangement between Lockheed and Boeing, it is entirely possible that the former is taking the lead on designing the low observables on their entrant for the LRSB competition. Boeing has never designed and built an operational stealth aircraft that we know of. It's difficult to predict which team might win the LRSB contest. Northrop has the advantage of being the incumbent, having already developed and built the B-2 Spirit. It also has a lot of experience with flying wing and crank kite designs, like the X-47B for example, and if the RQ-180 does exist, experience developing an ultra-stealthy, unmanned long-range reconnaissance aircraft might pay off handsomely for the Northrop in developing the LRSB. However, the company does not have a lot of experience producing large, complex aircraft in volume. Boeing has experience developing and producing large, complex aircraft, but does not have experience with designing and producing stealth aircraft. That's offset by Lockheed's experience with developing and producing the F-22, F-35 and the RQ-170 Sentinel, but even Lockheed doesn't have experience producing a large, wideband all-aspect stealth aircraft. So, in the end, it's a toss-up. We'll find out who wins the LRSB contest soon enough. Much of the success or failure of the LRSB program rests on the Air Force's ability to manage the development program for the new bomber. While there are some promising signs that the service is on the right track, the service's recent accounting, SNAFU, where it provided incorrect cost estimates to the Congress, is a bad omen. But only time will tell if the LRSB proves to be a success. One can only hope, since in many aspects, the bomber will be critical to maintaining America's military edge against emerging anti-access, area denial, A2, AD threats.